Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where you are. Morning, afternoon, or evening. Woo! Woo! Whoa! Is that how hot this has been the whole time? Popping like that whenever I got too close? Here we go. There we go. Better. Right there. A little bit rich still. Take it down right there. There we go. How about that? How's that sound? A little bit better. How's that sound? A little bit better. All right. How much volume can I push into this before it goes, hey, that's too much? And if I listen down here, does it still sound good? It does. Ah, yes. You are listening to a Fantastical Society of Idiot Folks. And this is deleted. No, I'm not talking about Matt Dunlop, who came back. I'm talking about, ooh, my phone is a fucking million degrees. Ouch! I'm talking about Tetropolis. Stephanos with the @Tetropolis. Gone. I love the guy. He does bass and drums on this. I don't know if he was I know he was from like Russia or something. I don't know if he was, maybe he's not got busy, maybe he lost his device, maybe he got down on his music. I hope he's still around. Yeah. I don't really know how to find him at this point. And I wonder if something happened. Now you're listening to Uncle Brokenhead in a Fantastical Society of Idiot Folks. And everything you'll be hearing is from a Fantastic Society of Idiot Folks. Why is my fucking phone so goddamn hot? What's it doing? I don't know what it's doing, but I'm going to my... I'm turning my photos, syncing photos off. My photos, I'm going to my syncing photos. And I'm going... Oh, no, not that. What do I do? You know nothing, Jon Snow. Another Uncle Brokenhead. We're gonna have a few of those, so this is kind of like an Uncle Brokenhead. What's up, Uncle Brokenhead? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tag him in the feed. Uncle Brokenhead and a Fantastical Society of Idiot Folks. It's almost like it's headed by Uncle Brokenhead. I can make him an admin. What's up? Is everything moving slow? Is everything angry at me? Did I actually copy it? What's the not responding all about? Don't crash on me. Copy. There we go. Paste. Pound sign. Capital IDI. Capital O. T. B is capital LO. 325. I think we already heard this one. Tom's one idiot. Uncle Broken. It's gonna play or what? Unable to play that audio. Next. A tool is not a tool. This is Ricardo Silva, Rick, in once again in a Fantastic Society. What happened to Tetropolis? Uncle Brokenhead, Rick Silva, and more of a Fantastical Society. Oh, idiot. Oh. Yeah. I put this on random, that's why we may have heard the same song, we may have popped over to one. And random is based on how many you have populated. Alright, I'll start recording the blog. And I'll give it a solid re-intro. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in the goddamn world today. It is IdiOtBlog 325. I got a couple of more of these to upload onto the actual BandLab IdiOtBlog page. Until I do, bear with me here. We're listening to a Fantastical Society of IdiOtFolks here on BandLab, a band that's comprised of some of my greatest and favorites, and they've all come together to make some fun music, and some dork music, and some dumb music, and some just idiot shit. Have we broken out and done something great? Yes. Have we broken out and done something consistent? No. We're just fun. We're kind of a fun spot. I really hadn't done a super group, and I wanted to. I wanted to do my idiot group. So, if you ever want to be in it, just pop on over. Try to invite yourself. If you can't, I'll try to invite you. See, there's certain ways to get in. Nick Shepard. Yes. The first guy I ever had a idiot chat with was Nick Shepard. He thought the IdiOtBlog was a chat, and so I was like, dude, you know what? It's Friday. I could do this. Let's do it. It became a thing. I chatted with Liam Burns. He's no longer on the lab. We miss you. We don't care about the bullshit you ripped off. Come fucking play some guitar on here, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. We just don't give a fuck. Come on here, man. You know, I'm not gonna feature Archie Monroe, but I'd feature him. Now, if someone had a change of heart, it feels like he had a change of heart already. You know. Now, if somebody had a change of heart about something, like Archie, I mean, then maybe I would, but I don't know, man. I'm just the kind of guy who's my way of going about things is like, it's like to kill him with kindness in every direction. What now? I wanted to talk about something super interesting thing. So let me talk about it. I took a screenshot to make it easier to talk about. It's about it's kind of about these foundations of thoughts and thinking on, or thoughts on not morale, but morals in the world, and what kind of morals a person holds. They say that everybody has a different number of morals they hold, but that on a whole, there are certain groups of people who have all these morals, all 6, or sometimes all 5 to 6, because you'll see why when I describe them. And they have these basic groupings of the basic moral foundations divided up. And then a 6th one that he kind of discovered kind of anomalously after discovering these 5, while going through and studying these 5 and more intense, he saw this anomaly that popped up. So let me talk about these foundational moral habits of man, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it, but we'll just go on here. Right, I'm talking about the basics on here. So there's the people with the foundation for caring, cherishing, and protecting others, the opposite of harming others. There's the moral foundation for fairness or proportionality, or rendering justice according to shared rules, opposite of cheating. Loyalty or in-group, standing with your group, family, or nation, opposite of betraying those that you have associated with and that are close to you and that you work with, that you love. So it's an authority and respect for those around you. That's another foundational moral. Keep saying moral that people need to have. And then the last moral he set up was sanctity or purity moral, which is the abhorrence for disgusting things, certain foods, certain actions, opposite of degradation. And that would be like morals on, like, even just on certain kinds of cleanliness and just right. So you got caring for others and people, fairness, so you want things to be proportionate and fair, loyalty, and in group and your group, family or nation, respect, authority and respect, sanctity or purity. And then when those foundations are kind of looked at, you see clusters for care and fairness. Some people only are focused on care and fairness, a huge group. And then a whole bunch of the others have a binding cluster of loyalty, authority, sanctity, caring, and fairness, with an emphasis on loyalty, authority, and sanctity, caring, and fairness being automatic through those. Okay? And these kind of groups kind of coalesced. But then he found this third anomalous group that believed in this one thing more than any of these other things, and it was their basis and foundation for moral. And this was called the Liberty Foundation, the 6th foundation, opposite of oppression. And those are people who need to differentiate between proportionality and fairness, and the objections he had received from conservatives and libertarians to coercion by a dominating power or person. Meaning they didn't want someone to tell them or compel them or make them be proportionally unfair. They didn't want to go, hey, you know, take this much money to make it fair, or if you make this much, we're going to tax this huge chunk of it to make things fair. The libertarian foundational believer believes not in that, not in fairness, and not in fairness and proportionality over. They do believe it in certain things like justice, with rules and following rules, but they don't believe it when it comes to having an authority make you do it. They don't want you held at gunpoint, someone compel you. So they believe in liberty over all that. So they have maybe more of a belief in sanctity, liberty, loyalty, fairness, and care. And that's the ultimate, most rare hybrid. Okay. It's talking about morals here. And yes, when you're talking about morals, certain people drop away from their morals. They just drop away from them. Because a certain two morals that they found themselves on allow them to hyper focus in that direction and blindly go, I am doing those other things because I care and I'm fair. Loyalty, authority, sanctity doesn't matter. I care and I'm fair. Loyalty, sanctity, those things, that's not real. I'm care and I'm fair. And then there's another group of people who say, yeah, being caring and being fair is important, but more important, you need to also have loyalty to your group. You need to respect authority, and you need to contain the purity and sanctity of your body and everybody around you, and be clean. And that's like the stuff like wearing the masks and stuff like that. That goes with it. That's a part of the sanctity and morale, is that you would do that. But beyond that, it was like, I saw a guy today, he was driving, and he just like opened his door like a crack and then put garbage out and then closed the door. And I drove by him and he's like 55 years old. And I'm like thinking to myself, what would your dad say if he saw you do that? And would your dad be cool with that? Because then I guess both you and your dad are fucking pieces of shit then. Fucking throwing garbage out? The fuck? I don't get that. I'm gonna slap somebody when I see that. I know it's a late blog. Some people, it's really late for them. Way late. But I'm having fun. I'm gonna do this blog anyway. And take the light down. Oh, it's getting late. Take the light down. I'm gonna take this light down too. What's it look like when I do that? Can't tell if that's cool or not. Let's go here. Oh yeah, I did that yesterday. It was pretty cool. This is crazy. What am I hearing, dude? Birds? Windish. This is definitely an Uncle Grandpa. Uncle Brokenhead episode here. Grandpa, where'd you get that from? So what did you do today? What was your Saturday like? My Saturday was pretty fun. I ended up going all the way up north at about 11 o'clock. A mile north, 50 miles north, an hour north, to have a guy torque my impeller together at 90 foot-pound torques. Torque 90 foot-pounds, torque it with a spline tool. And I packed everything else with grease, made a video of it, uploaded that. Put the rest of the assembly together, took a bunch of videos. My phone got full. Couldn't do the rest of it, couldn't do the ending. But long story short, that's been like 6, 7 at least years that thing has not been right. It's a 2010, so maybe two years in, I got a piece of wood stuck in. It took 3 or 4 rides to come out, and ever since then it was ding, 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 and loud. Well, now it's just real nice, good control. Throttle just pops. Episode Broken Head. Let's yeah. Okay, so my jet ski has this part where underneath it sucks up water, compresses it with an impeller, and then it goes through a housing and gets real small, and then a part that's like the same size as the housing steers it. My cable broke that steers it. I was fixing that cable. When I went to disconnect it in the bottom, I couldn't get in, so I dropped out my pump. Pump is the part that has the impeller and the housing, and the impeller has a rod that comes from the motor that has like lines on it. And then you have a tool that's like that you can attach a wrench to tighten your impeller on to the other end, because this poles are here, this one has splines on it, and you had the impeller here and just loose, your impeller would flop around. Well, that's what I had, and I had it like loose like this and not screwed in on the other half. This had unscrewed, gone way back in this cone where there's supposed to be a bunch of grease, and they make the short cones so that they don't get the cones make it so that this doesn't unscrew all the way. Well, basically it unscrew all the way, and there's a bushing about this big, and it fell. It was dinging around in there, and that could have gotten loose, and boom, broke my blade, broken the splines in that back vane. So the back vane holds a pole, has 2 washers, a chunk in there that spaces it from, not 2 washers, 2 bearings, chunk that spaces it, a flat half that you can put in a vise or a wrench, right? And then threads, and then that is in the housing, and it has like a hole that's like this big around, and it comes in, and then it has like some splines. They make ones with really thin splines, but 12 of them, and mine's like 6 splines but thicker, right? And it's an aluminum housing, and then there's 2 bearings right here, and then this screws on, and there's an impeller here, and then the part from the motor comes, and you put this part up into that all the way in, and then you screw it in, and then you put the steering part. I broke the cable for the steering thing. I couldn't get the nut off. I had to drop it out, and realize it had been unscrewed, and there'd been a loose part dangling forever. So the guy in my area who has a specialty tool, he's like, 3 weeks, you can come use it in 3 weeks. I'm so busy. I'm like, what? It's like a 5-minute single torque. If I let everybody who does that come in and just torque the one thing, I wouldn't even get my jobs done in a day. I'm like, oh my God. So I went an hour up north to a guy who had the tool, and then I found out the Honda guy who I called said, no, we don't have Kawasaki stuff. Well, I look at what this, he said, I'm like, what tool is that used for? What's that tool used for? The spline tool? And he goes, oh, it's on all Hondas, and then it's on some Sea-Doos, and basically every Kawasaki except for the old 550s and 440s, of course. And I'm like, only needed to go 10 blocks, and the guy had it. He only had the one for Hondas. That's the one I needed, fucker. But I ordered it also, so it's coming in a few days, and it was a fun drive. At the end of the pre-recorded, but so he torqued it on, and he put green Loctite on, and that shit ain't coming off. And then I put it up in there, and then I screwed it, and I siliconed it, and Loctited everything, and I Loctited it all together with a whole bunch of this marine grease, molybdenum and marine molybdenum, basically. This is for a jet ski. It's for my jet ski. It's the pump of my jet ski. So the steering cable broke. Finally, I put the new steering cable in, and then this pump in, and then I attached it up there, and then I attached it down here, and then I twisted it until it was perfect, and when this is straight, it was straight. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I started it up, It was so much quieter than it's ever been. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, we got Trash Panda here. And it's Trash Panda and Antonio Tixera. But hey, do you know what, Uncle Brokenhead, do you know what happened to Tetropolis? Stefanos Tetropolis? He was in our band? And he's just not even on the lab anymore? Do you know? Did we offend him? Hole in the water you throw money into. A boat. Yeah, you know how much this repair was? It was definitely under 100. Oh. Bone. I got bone coming up. Ooh. Oh. Uncomfortable. May have to swish. Just because I don't want to be swallowing them. Tooth still hurts. The one that was removed. Usually hurts for a long time, I guess. Not for most people, but I guess for me, it usually it's gonna hurt for a long time when I have a tooth removed. Elena Werner. No, I don't think I have actually. Elena Werner or Elena Werner or Vernor. I don't think I have. I go find the profile and I see the picture or graphic or something. I'm like, oh, I know that one. But maybe not. It's this one. Apocalyptic Messiah. 30. That's cool. Told everybody else on the blog what this was. What do you think this says? Can you guess? What is it? What is this? What is this? I think it is. I'll tell you what this is. Yeah, to my blog. You're on it now. That's what it is. You didn't install it. I don't have it. Are you gonna put an magnetic bong holder? You put it like this, and then when you're done with your bong, you rinse it out. You just put it on there. It's nice if you have one of the silicone ones. If you have a silicone one, if you have a glass one, it goes as you put it on. But if you have a silicone one, talking about morals on the blog, then doing whacking it with a fucking also the stitches just move around getting Elena Werner. Elena Werner. I don't know. These are smaller. It's smaller. See? It's dark. Smaller. What's that sound? No, I'm not on painkillers because they put Tylenol in with the painkillers, which makes me get fever. So I'm on. I'm on dry socket. I'm on dry socket, dry socket. The blood don't clot. No, blood's clotting. It's just real slow to heal. It's like the gums are like, we could grow back together, but we'd have to be touching when we pull apart. We're hard. Hi. So, when it's all done, it'll just be like, go over here. You're all good. Right now. Ooh. Ow. It's fun chatting in person to the feed, but yeah, I just take more than you should, and then take these. Tums. Chewable. What the heck is this song? It's Surfing Nakatoba. Surfing Nakatoba. The hell is this song? It's Surf Narcotoba. It's Surf Narcotoba. What is this one? I can't hear it. Weird to hear someone else listen to my noise. Moving on. It's too quiet. I gotta be able to hear it. Nobody else can hear it if I can't hear it. My neighbor's like, whoa, what's going on, Native American next door? I don't know what they said. Hope it's not offensive. I guess I scared my daughter off the couch. Oh, I was back there watching me. Oh, my wife is watching me. It's kind of creepy. Oh, my wife is watching me. And I feel like taking a walk through the country. Oh, I look back and my wife is watching me. Oh, she just keeps watching me. I'm picking flowers, I'm trying to do somersaults, but she just keeps watching. Oh, she keeps watching me. Oh no, in the room, all they can hear is my voice. And only I hear the music. Right here, it's silent. It's silent. Oh yeah. It probably sounds really dumb. She gets to hear me twice. Definitely need to swish with some salt water from the sea. Poseidon gave to me a power in my mouth of the ocean, powerful free. Okay, the music stopped. Wait, who's this guy? Step. I didn't even know this guy was in the band. Who let this guy in the band? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah, but he's got some decent going on. Oh, whoa, whoa, yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa. Slow. Boom, boom, freaking me out. I was ready to just go with that other backbeat thing, but no. What's up, TK? Nice to see you on the scene, meow family. Today we're just relaxing, listening to some IdiOtFolks. A fantastic group of Fantasticals. Did you touch my Fantasticals? Sup, TK? This is like fucking Roadrunner, just running. Why does that keep happening? Is this for memes? Okay, this goes for fucking 5 minutes, dude. I feel like there's gonna be something else I'll miss if I don't play it all the way. Yes! Yes! I knew it! Yeah! Oh. Tomorrow is DK. Tomorrow is DK. Sunday. What if itching your beard sounded like that? People just get scared in a store. Nope, I already had some milk earlier when I did my jet ski. Could have milk, more milk. I need a mouthwash, and then the milk won't be so good, so I'll probably go to Monster. It's still not so good, but it's better than the milk. I need the mouthwash and then milk. I need the mouthwash and then the Monster. Yeah, right here, right here. Yeah, right here. If we go fast enough, my head feels lighter. Oh, there you go. Crack my neck. I told myself I'd make sure I pass the midnight hour. Yeah, it's midnight hour in Pacific time. Bam, 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 and the clock is dinging on this song. Ping, ping. So it's time for me to get moving on. Oh, yeah. Later, guys. We are music. Music, music. We are our music, music. We are our music, music.